Good afternoon and welcome everyone again to this wonderful space here at Creative Living Fellowship in Phoenix, Arizona, and a religious science church in that we honor in all the paths as well. But we are very grateful to have you all of you here. This is today is Monday, and normally Monday is Monday practice with Reverend Jorge. I'm Reverend Jorge, staff minister here at Clear Living Fellowship, and it's an honor for me to share this space and hold this space for all of us here to explore different practices, spiritual practices that allow us to enhance and expand our uh, tools so that we can face life, that we can live life, that we can have a life more in alignment with the spirit, with God, and we can actually, instead of be active, more proactive in the way that we face life and the things that throw up to us. So normally when we talk about spiritual practice, and this is always my introduction, we always think in prayer, meditation, yoga, or mantras. They're the normalest one, and they're wonderful, and we always have, and we have explored different types of them here as well. But I also am looking for a spiritual practice that they are very short, they're very easy to do, and they're kind of, we don't have to have a special setup or things like that, so that allow us to go into the practice and go into the alignment and to enjoy the presence and the essence that we are, so that actually we move and pass through whatever it is we're experiencing in life in general. So that's the idea of this space. At the same time, this space is it's connected with what's happening at Creative Living Fellowship, in particular with Sunday's service, which is the theme of the month, and we have Sunday talks that we explore different topics. So I like to connect the spiritual practice what was being taught during the Sunday service. So there is like a homework, like someone in the church says that we can experience have a spiritual practice that is related what we the message we receive, and so we can have a mirror connection with both of them. So the theme of April has been the transformative practice of showing up. So that is not showing up is just to go there. That's like when you go to a party and you don't want to go, but you are there like not in the best position. But it's that's the idea, is to showing God, to yourself, to your spiritual practices, to take a higher perspective. We and last Sunday, April 16, Reverend Sherry uh, eh, invite us to in this showing up into recognizing the our invisible forces. And in general, she was talking is that invisible force is actually God and all the qualities that God is. So, and I really invite you to visit of our archives and Facebook and YouTube, and then visit and stream this video if you haven't watched it, or if you were with us in online or in person. You can actually review it again and take more notes and actually take a more advantage of it, go deeper into the talk. So basically, what Reverend Sherry was exploring there is the idea that God is actually our silent partner. That where we have a partner that is that force that allow us to bring that where we want in life. But at the same time, she was pointing out that that way to work with this silent partner that is God is actually through our attention. So and that's what's going to be the point of for our spiritual practice. But before we go into that part, I would love to uh, uh, introduce you to the ways that you can support to us in here at Creator 11 Fellowship. You can all this information will be showing up in the chats and YouTube and Facebook. But and so you can use it in any link there. So we had the PayPal button. Also, you can use actually the text option that you can use your cell phone and do and send a text with your donation as well, or visit our website to donate to to have to use our website to the donations as well. If you see here, and there is an QR code that actually you can take a picture from that and actually bring your phone brings you directly to a website for donations. Every donation, every support is actually well received here. We love it and things. And remember, we are a tight and short, so part of your donations, 10% goes direct to a nonprofit or another organization that we support quarterly here at Creative 11 Fellowship. So it's a win-win for everyone. So back again. So with your invisible force, knowing that is God, and God is actually always bringing whatever we want and needed for our growth and our expansion of our joy and abundance of consciousness in general. All of this happiness is through the power that we all have. That is the power of our attention. So when we are focusing on or bringing our attention to a specific point, is that where God's are going to deliver it everything. God is totally neutral. So what happens is when we have, for example, a circular thought, like I'm living in a scarcity. I'm living to very limited. I don't have enough. Things like that. That's a circular thought that is always present there. So that's just when we bring our attention, and when we are putting all our attention that kind of thoughts, guess what? We are going to bring to our lives more scarcity, more good and not good enough, more sensation of lacking, and a sense of that is something is missing in our lives. So for today, we are going to explore that, choosing where to focus our attention. But we're going to do it in a different way. There are other ways like affirmations, for example. Prayer is the spiritual mind treatment that we use here at Creative 11 Fellowship. Is actually a wonderful way to bring that attention. But when we are in the middle of in a moment when we feel very sad or we feel very low, so there is a spiritual practice that allow us to go into that, to bring our attention into a more positive and more vibrant situation, because our attention is not just about to say, I want to be rich, I want to be rich, like it's misunderstood from an affirmation. It's actually the vibration. Our vibration is what actually aligns with God and brings our experience to life. So one way to choosing and focus on our attention is actually through our vibration, and that way is actually through one practice called the heart coherence that's been developed for the Heart Math Institute. And the Heart Math coherence is actually is bring all of that energy from our brain, from our thoughts, and to put it into our hearts and start to vibrate from our hearts. And when we are vibrating to our hearts, we're bringing the consciousness, the vibration that we want to experience, and then we can carry that vibration from the rest of the day. So that's why I'm bringing this for today. My phone is telling me that it's time for starting moving into our practice, and it's perfect. I just introduced everything in perfect time. So for this is going to be kind of a meditation. I hope that you can actually use this during the week. You can come and review this video many times you want in Facebook or YouTube. And it's actually a breathing, memory, and vibrational meditation, so that you can connect with all that. Before we go and jump into the practice, I see the Reverend Sherry is sending us a love and a heart. Is showing up. Good evening, Reverend Sherry. Good to see you here. And let's move into the practice. So as I said, this is going to be a kind of meditation, but the idea is that the practice is basically is divided in three aspects. Is that we do some breathing, And after the breathing, we bring a one memory in our heart, in our minds first, that we feel very expansive, very happy, very joyful. And then we actually release the details of the memory, and we started just feeling that sensation, the feeling of that memory. That's the energy, that's the vibration, that's our attention going to be focused. And then we hold that and we expand that, and we are in alignment with our brain and our heart through our breathing. So that's basically the practice for today, and hopefully you enjoyed it. So let me start the music here. And find your a more comfortable position. Let's take a deep breath. Another deep breath. Another deep breath. With every breath that we're taking, we are letting go all the thoughts or ideas that took us over here. And we bring all our attention into our bodies right now. More precisely into our chest, into our heart. And now when you take a deep breath, expanding all your chest and your abdomen area. Release it. Another deep breath, expanding your chest and abdomen, and release it. Another one. Another one. Then let's continue that breathing until we transform it in a way to breathe right now, expanding our chest and abdominal area. And now I want you to bring one memory where you feel very, very excited, very, very happy, very expansive, where everything was flowing great and wonderful. It could be the moment when someone proposed to you, the moment when you saw your baby in your arms, the moment when you adopt your small pet, the moment where you start your first date at work, your first trip, an airplane, any memory. Don't get hung out in the story, just bring the feeling, the memory. Trying to revive the memory, the feeling, the smiling, the excitement, the joy, all the feelings. Now they're moving forward. I want you to take a deep breath with expansion in your chest and your abdomen. Then you let go the breathe, let go the details, and just keep the feeling of excitement, and how grandiose you feel, and how wonderful, how everything connects, how joyful you feel. Keep that energy, keep that feeling, keep that vibration. Now take that feelings, that vibration, and bring it to your heart area. And let that sink in that area. Let them all that feelings sink in the area, connecting with your heart, connecting with your breathing. And now let's back to a breathing. Breathing every feeling that you have. Expand your thorax and your abdomen. Feel the joy and release. Again, feel the excitement and release it. Again, feeling the enthusiasm and release it. Feeling the how expansive you are and release it. Another deep breath with the feeling that you are feeling. And align that feeling with your breathing. And little by little, you are feeling everything expanding from your chest and your abdomen. And the feeling is growing and expanding. We are getting in alignment. And now I want you to touch with your 2 fingers in your chest and do a pressure there, holding the feeling, expanding with your breathing. That's creating a memory in your body about this feeling. A memory of alignment with your heart and the positive feeling, a great feeling. And stay there. So every time that you feel out of alignment, or your attention is going the way of that circular thoughts, or that recurrent thoughts, and that scarcity thoughts, of feeling not enough, feeling worried, just bring your thoughts again into your heart and start breathing, bringing back that memory of that feeling, bringing back the memory of that feeling. So in that way you are dissipating the lack of coherence, just that thoughts brings, and start in aligning yourself with your true self, that is joy, that is expansive, that is bigger, that is whole and complete. And as I introduce this practice, this is a short practice, but it's very powerful. If we're learning to do it normally, every time, we actually just come back and come back and come back, and all the time be in alignment and coherence. So when you feel right, when you feel peaceful, when you feel that it's the right moment, you can open your eyes and feel it, and feel how your body and your energy it has changed. And if you like the music, is I here is the music. I always share it because I like to recognize this wonderful art. Uh, the song, the name of the song is "In Dreams." It's by Hushed. It's 2018. You find it in iTunes and Spotify, so you can download it and listen it many times as well. So, my friends, thank you today for being here with us and in the Monday practice with me, with Reverend Jorge. And I hope to see you next Monday when we will explore something different according to what is going on with Sunday service. And don't forget, we have Sunday service in person and also in online and stream. So we can hear you, we can see you, and we can share the wonderful be together in community. So thank you for being here with all of us. And thank you, Robin Sherry. Thank you for all your support. And thank you. So I'm this is our time is over, and I will see you next time here at Create 11 Fellowship. Thank you. Have a great day.